Well, there's a push to repeal a law you might not have heard about. It deals with who can file a wrongful death lawsuit filing a death due to medical malpractice.
Our Jacob Murphy following this story for us tonight. Been putting in quite the legwork over the last couple of weeks. And Jacob, critics of this law calling it a slap in the face of grieving families. That's pretty strong language.
It is strong, Ben. And this law states that if you are an adult over 25 who is single and has no minor children and you die due to proven medical malpractice, your surviving family members cannot sue for damages.
This was 100% preventable.
Gainesville resident Sabrina Davis recalling some of the darkest days of her life when her 62-year-old father Keith checked into Brandon Regional Hospital in Hillsborough County for leg pain.
It still hurts really bad.
He took this video to update family. 3 days later,
My father went to stand and he died.
claims of negligence, now confirmed by the state investigation, show doctors ignored a medical history of blood clots, did not prescribe blood thinners, instead encouraging physical therapy. Davis says an independent autopsy confirmed as soon as he stood up, the clot raced to his heart, a fatal blow.
I'm upset, I'm still hurting, and to explain this to my child, how his grandpa went in for knee pain and now he's in a bag of ashes in my dining room, it's an extremely hard thing to explain.
Davis, like most others in her situation, found out the hard way there would be no salvation from the courts.
It's pretty heartbreaking to have to tell so many people no when they contact us to see if anything can be done.
Tallahassee plaintiff's lawyer Dana Brooks says she has to explain the law to families 5 to 10 times a month, yet she doesn't see lawmakers repealing the law anytime soon.
They're going to pay attention to the people with the biggest and the loudest voices, and those are usually not victims.
But still, the push for reform is on. Davis and others with similar stories held these signs at the Capitol, each with heartbreaking messages of loss, hoping to persuade lawmakers. So far, the bills have yet to be heard in committee.
We're up against a huge community that wants to keep this bill in place.
Brooks argues insurance companies are the most to blame, but the Florida Chamber of Commerce has also opposed getting rid of the law, sending this email to lawmakers last year, threatening to lower their legislative grades. In a statement to WCTV, the chamber notes Florida's high medical malpractice insurance rates and healthcare staffing shortage. Supporters of the law say those could get worse if it's gone. But Brooks argues insurance companies keep the rates intentionally inflated. For Davis, loss now fuels a fight for change.
When someone dies of medical negligence, accountability is non-negotiable.
And I should note, this really isn't a new fight on the Capitol Hill. Last year in 2021, there was a bill that actually passed the House that would have changed this law. It didn't make it any farther than that. And this year, its fate seems even more uncertain. As I mentioned in the report, there are no signs of it being heard in a committee yet. We'll, of course, keep you updated. But for now, reporting live in the studio, Jacob Murphy, WCTV Eyewitness News.
Lots of families out there searching for answers, hoping that someday this changes. It's not the financial part. It's just getting justice for their loved ones that eats at them.
Well, you said a lot of people are hearing this for the first time and going,
yeah,
that's crazy. So yeah, thank you so much, Jacob, and keep us updated.
All right. Well.